It was last summer that American Motors board chairman, Roy D. Chapin, announced his company's plan for fighting back from the brink of automotive OB and #173, Libyan. Every 6 months for the next 3 years it would launch a new car. The opening punch was the Hornet, a kind of left jab at the small car establishment to get some traffic flowing in the showrooms. Now it's being followed at the scheduled interval with a roundhouse right, the Gremlin, aimed directly at the small 4 and #173, intruders that have taken to our road and #173, ways. But in the auto business, aiming and swinging don't always produce the hoped for results, so Chapin and his fellow AMC policymakers have a nervous wait ahead of them until they see who, if anyone, falls down. For the record, American Motors claims to have singled out Volkswagen as the adversary, but it hasn't countered with a VW kind of car. Instead, it has tried, by way of market surveys, to distill the quali and #173, ties that make VWs and other small IM and #173, ports desirable to Americans and then build from that foundation. Obviously, the foreign mystique has been rejected. The conclusion is that import buyers want value for their money and are concerned, in or and #173, of importance, with distinctive styling, a car they can be proud to own, ease of handling, and a vehicle that is well adapted to American driving conditions. That means a small, reliable car that somehow manages to be fashionable despite its low price. This is the formula for the Gremlin. And timing is important. Even though the imports are claimed to be the opposite and #173, American Motors is well aware that Ford and GM will introduce many cars in the next few months. A not overlooked element in Ford's success with the Mustang and Maverick was that each was first in the market, and American Motors wants to have that factor working for its Gremlin. And being first didn't leave much time. From the date the decision was made to go ahead with the Gremlin until it had to be in the showrooms could only be about 20 months. This tight schedule, combined with AMC's weak financial position, ruled out the possibility of tooling up an all-new small car. Instead, the Gremlin continues the AMC practice of building up a whole line of cars from the same parts bin. It is effectively a truncated Hornet. The Hornet heritage is obvious. From the front bumper back to about the middle, the most noticeable difference between the two cars is trim. It is at the rear that the two go their separate ways. The Gremlin's wheelbase has been shortened 1 foot to 96 inches, same as VW, and the rear over and #173, hang has been clipped off to give an overall length of 161.3 inches, just 2 inches longer than the Beetle. But while the Gremlin borrows heavily from the mechanical Hornet, it borrows not at all from the Hornet's configuration. Instead, the Gremlin ends up being a short station wagon, a sedan wagon in the MAN and #173, of the French Renault 16 and Simca 1204. Because this shape offers the maxi and #173, interior space for a given exterior size, it is a natural for a small car, but it has even greater value to American MO and #173, tours. Not only was it important to be in the market first, but the product planners wanted something controversial so that the world would be sure to notice and per and #173, perhaps even give a little credit to AMC's innovative approach. And by being unique in the American market, it will also be recognizable. All of AMC's surveys Indy and #173, Kate, that distinctive styling is the single most important feature to the imported car buyer, and it is hoped that the Grem and #173, Lin's unique silhouette will become as fashionable in the public eye as that of the Beetle. Of course, AMC won't rely entirely upon shock value. It will be touting a low base price as well. At press date that price is not firm, and the accountants still haven't fig and #173, yured out exactly how much the traffic will bear, and they want to be sure, by what end #173, ever means accountants have, that the Gremlin will be competitive with the Ford and GM small cars. This is a particular problem to AMC because it hasn't much practice at being first. Even though the exact price hasn't been set, its probable range is pretty narrow. The accountants will have to undercut the Hornet's base of $1,994 by a significant margin to firmly ES and #173, establish the Gremlin as a bona fide small car contender, and they've expressed an intention to get down into the vicinity of the VW. We anticipate the price to end up around $1,900 with perhaps a daring dip a few dollars below just to look good. But all the verbiage about prices sure to accompany the Gremlin's introduction will be the least nourishing of advertising baloney. The last thing American Motors wants to do is sell you a base car. That, and taping $100 bills inside the glovebox door, are equally easy ways to go broke in a hurry. The Gremlin has to be priced below the Hornet for tactical reasons, but on and #173, avoidably, it costs nearly the same to build and what else can you expect when most of the body and mechanical parts are common to both cars? AMC officials are more than just a little apprehensive about this situation. When asked about product and #173, capacity for Gremlins, one executive was confident that the plant could cope with high demand and but if it appeared that Gremlins were being sold primarily to cuz and #173, Tommers who otherwise would have bought a Hornet, or something else in the AMC line, the Gremlin volume would have to be cut back and the profit margin is too slim. The Gremlin will be successful only if it attracts new buyers to the AMC flock. And only if these buyers ante up extra money for high-profit optional equipment. Like the Hornet, C/D, September, the Gremlin differs from current small car marketing practices by offering a comprehensive list of options. A larger version of the standard 6-cylinder engine and an automatic trans and #173 mission are available, as well as power steering, and brakes, a handling package, limited slip differential, air conditioning, several choices of tires, numerous interior and exterior trim packages, bucket seats, and unlike that and a list of more than 40 items long. There is something there to tempt everyone, hopefully. And why not? There is no reason why a small car has to be a cheap car. Considering AMC's size, this seems like the only reasonable marketing approach because it tends to stretch its few models out over as many potential customers as possible.